and welcome back to the
Demo Show.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Now, I saw in one of the other interviews that your dream is to go to the Kentucky Derby, correct?
Correct.
Now, I want to go to the Paris Olympics, and you know who could help with that?
Who?
mybucketListEvents.com. You already know. It's a great partnership that you have had since the very beginning. We love to see it, and we really appreciate it. Now, I have these fan questions for you that I'm actually really excited about because the fans are throwing out some better questions than I do. So let's get into it.
Bring them on.
Let's get into it, Agent Zero. All right. So this is a Twitter question from Ronnie C. Moore. He says, hey, I'm a track fan, so I like speed. Rank the top 5 fastest guys on the team.
Top 5. Okay, I'm going to go with Tyler Owens, Jamison.
Okay.
Schoolboy or Brenden Schooler. Let's see. Josh Thompson is definitely up there. I'll probably put him and Schooler together. Josh Thompson and Schooler together. And Moochie Dixon with Kelvontay.
Okay. I like where you're giving credit where credit is due. And this is another Twitter question from Chad Finster. Did you always want to go to Texas as a kid? What was your favorite college growing up? Be honest.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Just a little technical difficulties.
So actually, yes, Texas has always been the dream school for me. I knew when I got that offer, I played along with the recruiting process, but I knew all along that, okay, this is where I'm going. But it was really Texas and Oregon. I loved Oregon growing up because the uniforms. Like, I was a big fan of the uniforms. And you know me, like, I like the fashion on the field. I like to look good, feel good, play good type stuff. And Oregon was that school. But yes, I grew up a Longhorn fan, a Longhorn at heart. My Pee-wee football coach, we used to go there after our games and sit in his little like man cave, and he had Texas football everywhere. So, it was meant to be. Me coming to Texas, it was meant to be.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, of course, Oregon. I really feel like people only visit for the hype. In my opinion, they visit for the hype and the uniforms. That's something Oregon always has on people. Now, this is from an Orangeblood member from Texas, 1999. If and when you get a pick 6 or scoop and score, what celebration should we expect? What is it going to be?
I don't know. I actually got this dance on TikTok that, I actually credit myself for that I do a lot. So, I might pop out with that.
What is it? I want to see it.
It goes like, I need the music to do it.
Okay.
You might, look, you'll see it next week. How about that? You see it next week. And then, I can also moonwalk. So, I might moonwalk. It's going to be hard and complete, but, I feel like I can do it.
If you score and the first thing you do is moonwalk across that field.
I think Coach Sark might be okay with that flag. I mean, moonwalking on turf, cleats, first game of the season, like, come on now. He can't be mad at me for that.
Okay. Okay. Now, this one is from Twitter, from me, _Serenity D. What are some crazy recruiting stories, either as you, the host, or as you, the recruit? Because even me, I know, like, when I was a recruit, I have some stories, and when I was a host, I had some stories. So I want to know your side.
No, some stories I can't tell, but it's actually one on my recruiting visit. I was actually in town when the Kings of Comedy was in town. So we actually got to see them, and little did we know they was actually staying at the Four Seasons. So, it was Cedric the Entertainer, George Lopez, all of them guys sitting in the lobby just making us laugh. So, I mean, they told a lot of funny stories. I really can't remember all of them, but if I was to say, like, one of the best recruiting stories would be that story right there, just getting to meet them guys, getting to see them guys perform. It was hilarious.
You were sitting with them in the hotel.
Sitting with them in the lobby of the Four Seasons Hotel.
I need like picture proof or something.
Picture proof.
I need picture proof because that's not something that anybody would just.
I'm gonna have to dig way back, but I can find some picture proof. But it was
Okay.
definitely a night to remember.
Okay. Now, another one from Twitter, Kevin Modisette. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but what are some of the team goals for the defense?
Team goals for the defense. Coach P came up with interviews, but we want to keep all our opponents under 20. You know, we obviously want to be the best defense in the nation, lead the defense in the turnovers, you know, things like that. Had the best third down defense in the nation, but mainly keeping our opponents under 20 only under 20 points a game.
That's a good goal to have. It's really specific too. I like it. Another one from Twitter, McCoy to Shipley asks, would you rather go in the late rounds? I really like this question. Now, would you rather go in the late rounds of the draft to your childhood favorite team or round one to the team you have always hated?
You know, I actually grew up hating the Dallas Cowboys. So if I was ever drafted to the Dallas, and I tell people now, like, a team that I would love to play for is Dallas. You know, it's close to home. It's the Dallas Cowboys. But I really never had like a favorite team growing up. And then as I got into college, you know, I'm at the point where at this point, whoever wants me, draft me first, going to pay me the most money, I'm there. I'm the biggest fan of that team.
Really? You know, whenever I'm watching the draft, I look at it like, okay, these first round picks, what if they don't want to go to that team? Like, what do you do? What if this team was on literally a losing streak and you just got picked? Like, are you happy or like, what is it?
I'm happy. I'm blessed. And at the end of the day, it's a dream come true for me to get my name called. So I'm going to be happy, blessed, no matter how many games they done lost the last season. I'm going to go there, you know, do what I do, turn up, get this contract.
He's a good guy. Okay.
Being honest.
Now, from Orangebloods, L Dude asked, who is your best friend on the team?
Best friend on the team? I got a couple. I'll probably say Keandre Coburn, Deli. Those are kind of the guys that like I came in with and we just been rocking since. It's some more that I'm real close with, but I say them two, T'Vondre Sweat, 3 are probably the closest.
What do y'all do?
Dude, you know, we have and we just laugh at each other. And when you in a room with Keandre Coburn and T'Vondre Sweat, you're gonna laugh. I don't care how you feeling that day. You could be sick. You could be going. It could be your worst day ever. You're gonna laugh if you sitting in between those two.
I love it. And they also asked, what's your favorite restaurant in Austin?
Favorite restaurant in Austin? To be honest, I really don't get out into town like that. If I say my favorite, I'd probably say, you know, Perry's Steakhouse. But like, I really don't get out and explore like that. I want to do that though. Like, so feel free, drop some restaurants that I should, you know, visit in the comment section.
Yeah, please do. Drop some restaurant suggestions because you've been here long enough.
I know I've been here too long to not know. Like, come on now.
Is dining hall the only thing you eat? Is that what it is? Tank.
The Tank, yeah. I mean, they feed us 10 times a day. So by the time I get home, like, I'm not trying to go to no restaurant. I'm at the house chilling.
Okay. Orangeblood's question. Let's see. Magna Horn. Nice. Biggest difference for you moving from safety to LB. What do you like about the move? And what do you like about playing safety?
I would say the biggest difference is just like being closer and reaction time. You got to be able to react fast to, of course, there's bigger bodies in that area. So you got to be able to move fast, get off blocks. But, you know, I love it because I like the action. Like playing safety is cool and all, standing in the post like that, 20 yards away from everybody. But like, I like being in the action. I like being physical, you know, playing linebacker, you get to hit somebody every play, and that's what I love to do. That's one reason why I was moved to that position. So, but yeah, and then one thing I miss about playing everything coming down as fast as I can and just knocking people out. I don't have that much room to do it anymore. I still manage to do it. I don't have that build-up speed that I used to have playing a safety. So that's one thing I miss about playing safety.
You like being in the action. That makes sense.
I do. I like all the action.
So another Orangeblood question. J-Rock Hookem asks, there was speculation in the media that early in your career, you were hesitant to move to LB. If that's true, why were you hesitant to do so? And what convinced you to make the move?
That is true, because really just in my recruiting, that was one big concern that I had, that people wanted to recruit me as a safety, but then move me to linebacker. And like in my whole process, I was telling them like, I want to be that safety. I want to be that Cam Chancellor type safety. But just watching like the NFL, the game is changing. Bigger safeties are being moved to linebackers to play hybrid, cover tight ends, blitz off the edge. So, as I got older, realizing like in order to play longer in this sport that I love, that making that position was going to be the best thing, not only for me, but for my team. So that's the move. And, ever since I made that move, I've loved it. I'm glad I made the move.
So it was kind of a business decision.
It was a business decision.
Another question from Orangebloods. Live at the Oasis asked, they are curious to hear your thoughts on East Texas football versus Dallas, Fort Worth, or Houston football.
East Texas football, one of one. I got a lot of Dallas and Houston teammates that's gonna argue with me, but they don't call it Beast Texas for no reason. And
Okay.
That's just that.
Okay. Sorry, a period at the end of that statement. Please drop in the comments, because I'm interested to hear about that argument. I'm not from Texas, so I wouldn't know, but I'm curious to hear that argument versus East Texas football compared to Dallas. Football. Okay. Compared to Dallas and Houston. I like to hear it. Please like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. We really appreciate the support we've been getting so far on the Orangebloods Texas football YouTube page. More of the Demo show, all the full episodes. Yes, all of the episodes, all you can find. And please visit mybucketlistevents.com. I want to go to the Olympics. Demo wants to go to Kentucky Derby.
I do.
Anything else, I just feel like it's perfect. Thank you so much.